Welcome, guys, to my channel. Welcome back. And if you're new to me, my name is Georgette. Good to have you. And if you have not subscribed, not before, at the end of the video, please smash in on that subscribe. Yes, and guys, if you like my videos, I ask you to share it. Someone needs to hear all that I have shared and that I continue to share. You'd make me so happy. And please leave a comment in the box below. Yes, and give me those thumbs up. I like the interaction. And I'm going to leave you a gift at the end of the video. So watch until the end. Can't get the gift until then. So guys, today I want to just really jump on here real quick and talk about negativity, negative energy, negative surroundings, negative people that we associate with. And you know, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. Our thoughts goes to the negative immediately. How do we really get rid of negative thoughts though? Because our minds really doesn't support us, you know? The first thing it does when anything arises is go in the negative. Yeah, anything. You're driving down the road and you're in traffic. The first thing it tells you, oh my gosh, you're gonna be late again. And so I always wondered what I could do to get rid of all that chatter. And it's a work in progress. It's daily. You have to work at that daily, guys. And so what do I do when I'm going in the negative? So at this present moment, right now, if I should think a negative thought, which happens all the time, I quickly catch myself because I am aware when I'm going in the negative now. Now, there was a time that I was not aware. I like a lot of pillows. There was a time when I was not aware, right? But until I started doing the mindset work with the mind hacks, I now know immediately when I'm going in the negative. Yes. And to switch that immediately takes practice. You will not be able to do that unless you are practicing mind hacks or some form of way of dealing with how to handle the negative, how to go in the positive. Because that's what you want to do, really. You don't want to take up space in the negative. You don't want to build your home there. You don't want to stay there. So immediately, when you notice that you're having a negative thought, you want to quick as possible, switch to the positive. Yes. And what I do, if I feel like, okay, I'm thinking I can't afford something or I can't do something, which I don't use those language anymore. I can't afford or I can't do. I don't use. But if I feel like, okay, this task is a bit heavy for me to do, then I will start to think of, well, the other day you did such and such. So I think of a time when I was able to do something that I thought I could not do. That's how I get over the hump of the negative thoughts. Okay? So, and if you think you cannot, purchase something at this present moment, instead of just saying that you can't, what I would say, well, is this a priority or is this a priority? Is paying the mortgage, the rent, the car note, the grocery, is that a priority, or getting that particular thing a priority? So when you feel like you're going in the negative, oh, I can't buy that, I can't do the next, just prioritize. Just think, okay, well, I could always get that thing, but paying the bills, I have to do that. That's my priority. And for me, as I am doing this work, that takes me away from the negative into the positive. And that's what you have to do. You don't have to try not to have negative thoughts. Oh no, that won't happen. Mm-mm, it will never happen. You will always have negative thoughts. And so, but what you're striving to do is recognize the negative thought and go into the positive. Switch as quickly as you can into the positive. That's really the goal that you're after here. Is okay, I know it's a negative thought. I can tell it's a negative thought. I'm feeling a certain type of way. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling uncomfortable. And I'm having some thoughts. Those thoughts don't make me feel good. So it must be negative. Now, how do I now go over to thinking something positive? I'm going to think of a time when I was able to do a particular thing and I mastered it, or not even master it, but that I got over the hump. And so I would say to you how to really switch very quickly, as quickly as you possibly can, is to think of some evidence that you have that you got over a negative period or a hard time, whatever that is, relationship, business. Think of a time when it seemed dim and then light started to shine in. I'm just trying to tell you how to switch over whichever way I can. That's what I do. I detect those negative thoughts quickly. And I start to say other things. And I have my mantra. Oh, great things are happening for me today. Yes. So I have mantras and I have things that I say to empower myself that makes me feel good and take me in a positive, optimistic direction. That's one way. Then there's another way of dealing with all sorts of negativity around in your environment. I find that if you're around family members or friends, and people always say that because I may have my family members watching and friends, and it is not that people are bad or that people are so negative. It is the way we are programmed. We go to the negative first in any conversation. I do not sit and allow those conversations to take root. I'm going to stop that conversation in its track. And I'm going to say, oh no, girl, man. Things always work out for you. Look at a time such and such when that thing happened. So for me, with a friend, if I should be in their presence and they're going in the negative about anything, I would say, oh no, girl, you know better that great things always happening for you. Remember when such and such happened, especially if it's a friend that I know. Now, if it is a stranger, I'm not going to really attack them. I perhaps going to have to excuse myself. I am refusing to allow anyone's negative perspective, negative words to pierce me. I'm just refusing. That's just how I'm living my life. I'm just refusing to do that. Yeah? So I tend to reject all negative remark, conversation, interaction. I'm not going to sit there and just try to please you. I'm sorry. And so you have to know what works for you. If it's a phone call, oh, I have to go. I just remember I got to go. You got to know that, guys. And so this is all, this video here today is really just talking about how to handle negativity all around. Your own negative thoughts, other people's negative conversation, negative words, your negative feelings, just how to handle negativity. And I've given you some of the ways. It's not to take up real estate there. Don't move in there at that negative place. Tend to quickly switch over into a thought that makes you feel good, because you know when you're not feeling good. You know when you're having a thought and you're not feeling good. So quickly switch over to a better thought that I'm worried about this right now, but I just know it's going to work out. I just know, because whatever you focus on expand, guys. Whatever it is that you focus on, I promise you, it's going to expand. So change your negative thoughts, which you're going to always have them. Doesn't matter how great of a person you are. doesn't matter how successful you are. It's just you detecting that negative thought and quickly moving away from it. But you have to replace it. And that's what I learned. I can't just say, okay, I'm not gonna think that. You just can't say that, right? You have to replace it. You gotta replace. So you're thinking something that you can't afford, you can't do, but replace it that I can buy that at the end of the month. Let me just take care of my expenses first, which is my priority. So don't just limit yourself by just saying what you can't do. Replace it with something positive. Replace it with an event that transpired in your life and it was positive or optimistic. And if it is people, then you have to shut that down. Yeah, you're going to have to shut that negative conversation down. You got to know how you're going to handle that. Whether you walk away, whether you step away respectfully. Oh, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Whatever you do, I step away from it all. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value. And if you did, please share the video. Please leave a comment below. How do you handle your negative thoughts? Negative interaction with family, friends, or whomever. How do you do that? If you have not subscribed, please smash in on the subscribe in the link below. It's a free gift. You can now go ahead and grab your free gift. It's your girl Georgette sending you a lot of love and light. Mwah!